Okay. Hey Soma, no. I will be playing demo 4 as anyone else would just download it. I thought about taking my current build and doing the demo. Well, actually, I was thinking about just doing all the content there. But given last night's, or whatever that last dev stream was, I think it was last night, it's not giving me much confidence in that. So, no. So... Why is this messed up again? Lovely. Nothing is... Well, actually, I know why ZC's not displaying. That's an easy fix. Shoot. ZC chat. ZC, this just needs to change to... I don't know why that was ever that. It changed itself. If what you tested was an indication... Mostly fine out of level 6. Untrue. All the combo triggers are different. Meaning even the Sealed Abyss is broken. But the thing is, that doesn't give me confidence in knowing that anything else is working. Okay, I was just making... And it stretched. I was just making sure that the cropping was good. Now I need to figure out why my gamepad viewer is not happy. Huh? It's like capturing the wrong... Why is OBS displaying Twitch? Can I... No, I need to do this. Why are you displaying Twitch? It's literally set to the right thing, but it's displaying the wrong thing. Chrome. This. Okay. And it's... Why does it do this? It like displays as 1 pixel tall. It's not even seeing... It's not even seeing Chrome. Oh, there it is. I'm just gonna delete it. Yeah, I was gone because me editing a source in OBS killed OBS. It made it completely seize up. Such competent software, I know. Just using its natural features brings it to its knees. All software should aspire to be as good as OBS. I want to see if I can get this to work this way. Nope. It's funny because this gamepad viewer that I use advertises that you can use browser source with OBS. No, you can't, because it caches information and makes it physically impossible for you to actually make any changes to it, which sucks when it's broken. So, you know, I basically need to reset this up every time because OBS is awesome software. Streamlabs. OBS actually is good software, but Streamlabs is trash. Okay. Now I get the fun of cropping again, because I love this. And my camera is re-hidden. Fun. I never hid it to begin with. Give me a moment, I need to recrop this. Always such a joy to do. What would I say? 500? Move it somewhere where I can see the bright color behind it. I freaking hate Streamlabs. Oh, thank you. Should be ZQuest Classic, that sounds right. It's also capturing a ZQuest Classic, which doesn't exist right now, so that's really fascinating. Okay. Fun that OBS can capture, Streamlabs OBS can capture things that don't even exist. Oh, I have so many good things to say about it, I know. I need to see. Actually, kind of nice that it has the black background because I can. Apparently, not accurately. No, it's snapping so aggressively to the edge of the screen that I can't tell. All right, so now I need to do filter, edit filter. I need to remember how I did this. I don't think that's how I did it. So I want to key out the black. I don't remember what I did. It's stupid because I put maybe a color key was how I did it. I'm literally just trying to take out the background, and despite the fact that the actual buttons are gray and blue and other colors, apparently when I key out black, it keys out everything. Yes, that is great. I know. It's just fantastic. Oh, that's okay. I clicked on a different black. So apparently that was the right black to click on. Okay, so I just need to get you. Fine. I don't feel like fighting with this for another 10 minutes. Okay. And then just double check that chat is correct. No, it undid what I did here. Lovely. Okay. I think I'm good to go. Okay. So, I guess I'm just about ready to start. I was trying to move the background of the gamepad viewer. See how it's transparent behind now? Before it had an all black background. Now I was simply trying to key out the black, which usually is super easy to key out, but just another glory aspect of Streamlabs OBS. Okay. So, I do not want to look at stream perspective anymore. All right. So the last time I Let's Played my quest apparently was way back with Demo 2. Let's see, Terror. Yeah, the last time I Let's Play my quest. Oh no, it was Demo 3. My bad. It was Demo 3, and since then a lot of content has been added. I don't even remember what all has been added at this point. Demo 4 is so long ago for me. In fact, it was July 2023. So it's been almost 2 years since I even since I released the demo. So I don't even really remember what it is. So a lot of this is going to be probably new to me to some degree. Unfortunately, the file that I started when I did that last playthrough is long gone, so I have to start from scratch. I'm streaming this, so of course anyone who wants to see the part that I already did, again, you can. I don't really know how much really has changed, but the videos aren't going to start until I get to where I ended off in Demo 3 to not have too much repeat content. But anyway, I will begin. Oh, well, I'll let it go slow enough so you guys can actually read. Not really concerned with any issues I see, because Demo 4 is so long ago in terms of development. Like, the game is basically in a completely different state of existence nowadays, with what would be the Demo 5 stuff. Apparently I knew what this screen was going to look like. That's interesting. Because I updated that screen. I don't remember updating that Demo 4. Well, but here we are. I don't remember much. Alright. Well, I see I only have 20 hearts now, so I did change that. That's the B button? Well, that certainly is fascinating. God, this is laggy. Yeah, that looks good. Oh, shoot. Well, I'll clear that. Not clearing, and in fact, ZC is frozen. I'm having so much fun right now. I can't even kill ZC. Okay. Slightest thing goes wrong in any applications I'm running right now, and it just is completely dead. That's lovely. I'm assuming it saved absolutely nothing I did. I don't know why I had to do it that way, but okay. Yeah. I'm not going to edit any of that. In fact, I think I'm just gonna mainly blow through demo 3 stuff. Huh? The B button is doing B and R when they are completely different buttons. A, B, L, R, start, Mac, X, X. I had to press that twice for some reason. Why is the B button cycling? This is a ZC issue right now. This isn't the demo's issue. I'm just gonna leave the folder for this open because I have a feeling I'm gonna need it again. We're gonna set up A and B, and then we're gonna clear everything else. You've got to be kidding me. That made it crash. Setting keys made it crash. This is hilarious. I now have no control. Well, actually, no, it's because I disabled A and B. Yeah, this is a ZC issue. The cycling isn't happening now. So we're going to ease my buttons in, and hopefully ZC can keep up. Okay, we got L and R. Yeah. Slowly but surely, ZC can remember how to work. Oops, that's incorrect. Please don't crash. I don't have map, so that button's not going to do anything. You know what? That's the bare minimum. I am okay with it. Okay. Good God. I'll still do everything. Just so anyone who wants to see Demo 4 can actually see Demo 4 stuff. God. I've never had a fight with ZC that much. From a player perspective. Dev perspective is a different perspective. I'm gonna optimistically close folder. Alright. Although I believe Zach is actually playing Demo 4. So, yeah. Yeah, I haven't decided if I want X and Y. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I want that to be a thing yet. It could be very convenient, especially considering that the subscreen is 100% scripted by me. No, not to say I scripted everything, but like it's 100% scripted subscreen. So adding those buttons would it would complicate the button logic, but I mean, it wouldn't really add a ton to make it work. Interesting tack choices, considering I'm standing in your face. Okay. You do have other attacks. Go figure. That was... Okay, well, I didn't get the hook shot when I wanted to. Still not phase 3 yet. Still not phase 3 yet. Holy crap. Did I buff you? What's going on here? Oh god. Alright, I didn't know what he was doing. Okay. He just didn't have phase 3 apparently. I don't really know what happened there. You could tell he wasn't in phase 3 because when he did the big water cannon and it like turns towards you, phase 3 it turns a lot faster. And he never did that. even when he was that close to death. So I'm a little confused of why that behaved that way. Although he was confusing the entire time. Why did he spam the waterfall attack? When you're up in his face, he's supposed to do the shotgun attack more. So, yeah, I don't know. He was doing weird stuff there. I'll let this dialogue actually play out. I'll give you time to read it. Although I would say Zachary is let's playing the same demo, the exact same demo. Everything I have here I downloaded straight from my demo page. So yeah, if you want to see someone that not the creator play it, check him out. Yeah, so a lot of things have changed. I don't even know if I want to go over all the changes. I don't even know what all changed. I know that the magic bar at the top changed. It actually starts small and then progressively grows as you grab magic containers now. The reason that it wasn't like that here was nice one. Was complicated logic. It didn't end up being super complicated, but it did take me some time to figure out. That's why it wasn't initially like that. So, God, I don't have spin attack. Oof. Too much damage too quickly. I mean, no, he had plenty of time to transition. Every time he dips down in the water, he rechecks, like... Well, actually, no, he's constantly checking how much health he has. So really, like, I've literally had him do that water cannon attack, and mid-attack, he went from phase 2 to phase 3, and I saw it. So I don't... I mean, Leviathan has been a problem child for a very long time. He still does, like, he still likes to, like, say, for instance, face the left side, like, face left, and then go, like, off the screen on the left side, which completely cancels his attack because he's off the screen. I don't know why he does that. I've looked back at his script a few times, but clearly not enough. Eventually, I'll refine him and actually make him function properly. And not basically, like, you don't even need to cheese him. He cheeses himself at that point. So, I'm gonna have to figure that out. So, I Love Heron doesn't really have anything yet. Heart piece, and then your basic equipment. The text boxes, I believe, also changed between Demo 3, Demo 4. I changed some of the aesthetics of the Temple of Heron. I think every single demo, I've done something here. Like, this is definitely the most edited dungeon, which, to be fair, it's the very first dungeon, but I've also revisited it many times. There's still a lot more changes that need to happen. Like, I don't like how you could race through here and not even touch an enemy, basically. You should have to kill enemies. I did add this here because getting the rupee that is going to spawn in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's annoying because it only appears once all the enemies are dead, so if you kill all the enemies in, I think, 4 other screens, you have to re-kill them here. It just became annoying. I fixed my Zols. I do remember fixing the Zols was a big one. They actually split. They didn't really split before. I had one variable that was off with that. I still remember that. That was a really simple problem to fix. That was way off. Whoops. I also might need to reveal this switch, since every single person I've seen play this has missed it. It's designed to make it easier to get through here. You can get through here, you know, you just need to time it well. But hitting that switch makes it, if you ever have to go through here at least once, and of course any other times, makes it easier. I do have cheats enabled, so if I do have cheats enabled, right? Okay, so if anything goes horribly wrong, I can just get my stuff out of it. Even though I'm pretty confident in Demo 4. I remember spending a lot of time trying to get it to actually work well. So, at least I can hit this to get this out of here. For some reason I thought I had the boomerang. Like, no, not yet. Don't have the boomerang. Never seen that switch. Yeah, exactly. I simply just need to take that skeleton off of it. Oh, that was a 1 in 3 chance. Nice. I'm not even going to note that. I already know I need to do it. Well, and at the very least, if anyone else is playing this, this can also be like a guide for you now. If you want to 100% the demo. There actually is a decent amount of stuff to get. Yeah, so Zach, you'll have a reference. Also, I might need to change these skeletons. I think they're red. That's not right. So this is another thing that has confused a lot of people. This owl directly hinting with the other owl is supposed to indicate that this little cracked floor shape matches directly with this. And then the only difference you'll notice is that there's 3 statues on there. You should check out those 3 statue locations being here, here, and here. So I may need... This is another sort of pain in my side puzzle that I haven't found a nice way to properly convey the information because people still get stuck on it. And if that many people get stuck on it, I should change it. I don't really know what I'm going to do yet, but that's a minor issue. Since you could literally just kind of force your way through and you'll eventually get through anyway. Yeah, one issue I had early in development with like dungeon design and such, and it's very prevalent here, like in all of my dungeons up until probably, honestly, level 6. Level 6, which is the dungeon I'm currently developing, I think is the first dungeon where I've been very cognizant of something I've been lacking on, and that is actually giving the player something to do in the dungeons. Like, the fact that I can sprint through this whole dungeon without killing any enemies pretty much is not good. Like, you can literally just speedrun it. And that's not how it should be. Like, I should give you more things to do. There should actually be a point to the enemies. So, that's going to be a big, like, further refinement thing that I'm going to need to do. I also improved this screen. So back when all this was around, it wasn't easy to make conveyors and have like the shallow water effect at the same time. I had to like stack combos properly. Nowadays it's child's play. So these screens were actually overhauled for Demo 5. From a player perspective, like it doesn't really seem all that different. Well, it doesn't really seem all that different, but also no hit sound when he died. But like as it's created, it's better. That's kind of a huge thing about Demo 5. Aside from all the sheer content that was added, a lot of the big overhauls were actually mechanical. Like stuff the player wouldn't necessarily see, but like I see. So as a result, that helps the overall process. Not to say that there weren't changes that the player would see. There were a lot, but I completely redid all my scripts, which obviously is not something a player would see. The player is not going to know anything about like how my scripts work. They don't need to know, but it makes things more robust and less prone to issues. What is this song? This is the Dutchman's Graveyard from Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. I think it's the Dutchman's Graveyard. It's the Dutchman something. Yeah, fun fact, well, I added a shortcut here in Demo 5. That's unfortunate. I gotta walk all the way around. Fun fact, where I found this music was when I was developing this dungeon. I was editing Tyler's playthrough of that on the channel, Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated, and I heard this while editing his videos, like, this is really good music. And then I thought of this dungeon, I'm like, this matches a dungeon. So, dang it. Okay, you need to go. Yikes. But yeah, it fits pretty well. No, I thought you were a dasher. Yeah, these enemies are so pointless. I just need to give you a reason to actually have to kill them. Nah, I do want to do this way. Whoops, what a throw. No, I intend to have a hint about that, which actually is kind of convenient because, was that the first key I grabbed? No, it wasn't. Okay. Okay, I was like, where did I use the key? Oh, I addressed this. The fact that I was able to get through here without going through there. I fixed this in Demo 5. Because, see, I never even need to go up there. I actually don't need to go up there. But now I made it to where you have to go through there. One issue I've had, is, I was going to say I'm out of bounds. Is finding, like, things I can hint. That's another hint. Well, that was convenient. Easy enough. Okay. My favorite boss in the whole quest in terms of like the intro. The music kick in with the Oh, that change was in Demo 4, yes. He's already phase 2, sweet. See, Shambles acknowledges that you can punish him there, so he throws, he does stuff. Okay. If he wasn't gonna die, I was actually in trouble. Oh wait, I'm full health. How'd that happen? Yeah, so this used to be a heart container. So at one point, I thought this dungeon was gonna be level 1, and then it became not level 1, and then I made that a heart piece instead of a heart container because it's not a main dungeon. As an Easter egg, I might make it to where you can hit down to progress dialogue, since a lot of games did that. Yeah, it's cool that this whole bit of lore was revealed in this, revealing more details. That was a Demo 4 change. I don't believe it was like that in Demo 3. So I'm glad I did that. Now you just walk out. I thought about making a teleporter to teleport you out, but I mean, you literally walk down like 5 screens. You could take 9 seconds to walk down 5 screens. It's not a big deal. All right. It has been 16 minutes, and now we are heading into the actual game. So the intention here, with this whole Isle of Heron situation, this is intended to behave as a sort of like a tutorial part of the game, getting you a feel like this is how the game feels, this is how difficult it is. And then once you enter the island of Enteritus, that's when you have the opportunity to change the difficulty. So you've already gotten the taste, and if it's too hard, you can turn it down. If you want it harder, you can turn it up. All right. And this dialogue does depend on whether you beat the Leviathan at the beginning. I should expect no less from one who's able to best me. This entire dialogue is completely different, aside from maybe a string or two. So he does give you some information. Right now, I don't know if... I mean, I probably will keep it this, because there is an element of this quest that is... I don't know how else to say it other than different without spoiling it. Yeah, I won't say anything more because I don't want to spoil anything. It's different than what I've seen in Quest, for instance. This is the first cutscene that I scripted. Very basic, but it showed me that I like scripting cutscenes. There is actually one cutscene in this quest that I very much love. It took probably a couple hours to actually get working how I wanted it. Just to like, not like hard, but like challenging to get it just right. And I ended up getting it just right, and I'm very, very proud of it. Oh yeah, I was gonna remove enemies from this because it's awkward hearing the sound effect of Artorok shooting while you're in the cutscene. I know there's only... Oh yeah, it's the same message. Yeah, Demo 4 added a lot. Demo 4 was huge. I will play in Paladin mode. Naturally. Demo 4 added a lot. However, Demo 5 is currently, as we speak, I want to say twice as big as what Demo 4 introduced. Actually, I'll say at least twice, maybe 3 times, which is a lot. Considering Demo 4 added the entirety of the southwestern side of the island. There's northwest, northeast, southwest, southeast. And southwest is much... Southwest and northwest are full-sized. Northwest and southeast are half-sized. So Demo 4 added southwest. Demo 5 adds northwest, southeast. So that alone is equal to Demo 4's overworld. But then it also has I so far have made 2.5 dungeons. Wait, what? I was gonna say I shouldn't be able to change the difficulty. Yeah, so that's a special dialogue string. You are not able to change the difficulty if you choose Paladin. It's the hardest difficulty. If you choose it, you're locked in. So tread lightly, because if you choose that, you're not making it any easier. And a heart. It's actually not bad. What do you do? Oh, you do 1 3/4 heart. That is quite a bit more substantial. Oh, also, there actually was a huge mechanical change that me and the player noticed. Me as a developer and the player. All the damage values done by everything has been overhauled. I made it more intuitive, so it's more helpful to me. God. But also, it's gonna make it easier for me to configure more dedicated damage values to everything. So everything, I can make it do exactly how much damage I want. God, I hit the wrong button. This is bad. I want spin attack so bad. Why are you over here? Oh no, I saw nothing move. Where is it? Hey, Yokos. Antriforce? Ah, okay. So the thing is, it's not intended to be a... So right now it's a... Well, the intro cutscene explains the 4th Triforce. It's not a dark Triforce per se. It was a normal light Triforce that turned dark under some influence. So it's not just a dark Triforce. No, I get your pun. I get your pun. I was just explaining because I'm sure it happens a lot that a 4th Triforce is introduced in some Zelda fan games. But I'm just explaining how mine, like, that's my rationale behind the existence of mine. I'm not just making a 4th because it's fun or it's anti, you know, it's yeah. You should join me. Oh, you better believe I will once I can. Yeah, I'll read all the dialogue. That actually reminded me that soldier isn't over here, is he? Huh. Okay, that apparently I added that in Demo 5. Never mind. When you said the guy on the coast, I was like, wait, really? That was a Demo 4 thing? Nah, yeah, that was Demo 5. I figured it was Demo 5. So many great places to hide. Yep, that's a hint that there's some kids hiding around that maybe you should find. What this guy says kind of relates to what the soldier out here said about other soldiers joining his cause. I need to actually go back to this dialogue now that I've actually implemented Ori Village and whatnot. Provoke that curse. Does that actually still fit? Provoke that curse. Is that what happens? I'm trying to remember now. Yeah, I'd say that that's accurate. Ooh, I want my spin attack real bad. I will buy that. Oops, too fast. Yeah, and in my quest, always basically treat it like Dark Souls. Keep talking to people until they repeat themselves, because they will say different things. In fact, you should actually be able to talk to the merchant, the store owner. And it's different dialogue too. I gave the merchants themselves their own dialogue. That's not where I wanted that. Oh, I can use the red candle more than once. I forgot I did that. I did implement these, didn't I? Well, he doesn't say anything different. Cut grass. See, that hint can change because that woman already says that. Okay. This is the big hint that basically tells you there's side quests. Don't just look for the main dungeons and charge in. Look for the next main dungeon and charge in. Perhaps you should do other stuff. I mean, you could, by all means, you could beat the game without doing a single side quest very easily. You could beat the game with only getting one dark shard of the one shard of the Triforce of Heron. You can do that. You're just missing out on so much content, so much gameplay. Okay. Yeah, I want to leave right now. Let's go. Oh no, I can't leave. Highlighting item names and pickup might be eye-catching. Yeah, I need to redo the highlighting of text. It kind of fell out of my focus, so at some point I'm gonna have to re-go through all my streams and sync that up. Yes, they were. I thought this was a really fun guy to add. Like, just really playing into these soldiers, like, as people. It's like, the idea of taking over an island and then forming your own government, like, yeah, would have amazing perks, you know. Although it wasn't really much of a choice, because if you defected, yeah, you're not going to end up in a good place, so he's lucky to be alive. This is actually a hint for a boss you won't see for a while. And this is actually hinting that... So it's actually funny. This is actually a pretty deep hint. One that... There's one aspect of this hint that the player won't actually know unless they either looked at my scripts or like really paid attention to the bosses that he's referring to. my legionnaires, my legionnaire bosses that you've already seen me fight one, the script that controls that is actually the exact same script that controls the boss that he referenced and all the other similar bosses. Only one family of Smith. That's interesting. So, yeah. It's just an interesting tidbit. It's not really a spoiler, but yeah, they're the same script. So I'm kind of hinting to the player, they fight identical, so be ready that they fight identical, but also, like, they're more identical than you may think from a mechanical standpoint. And you do need to talk to this guard in order to actually get anywhere in the game. Yep, you get your key, and it goes in the key slot. Yeah, this guy actually hints you about level 1. Note that he says strong flames, implying that your candle isn't... Well, I guess it doesn't directly imply that your candle's not strong enough, but yeah. Well, actually, no, it does imply it's not your candle because the shop owner that sold you the candle said it's not very strong. Or, well, it won't burn things down. So I guess you need to extrapolate a little bit. Venena Marsh. That's cool. Venena Marsh that this guy's referring to is actually fully built. Well, fully with a caveat that the skeleton of it is fully built. Well, actually, no. I think Venena Marsh was one of the last overworld areas I did actually fully implement. So, I'm curious. Oh, I don't have the ladder. Yeah. I tested this numerous times, so I'd be shocked if you actually can hit this. Yeah, you definitely can. Forest fishy key. Yeah, well, I don't know. Maybe I'll end up keeping it this way at this rate. I don't really care what the key looks like. Okay, so now I have 2 mushrooms. Looking exactly the same, but different in color. So yeah, I do have the Verity, or no, the Kampura Forest key, so now I can actually leave. Careful out there. Yeah, that got a little weird. 3 hits to kill a blue Octorok. Yeah, Paladin mode, like everything was more balanced in Demo 4. Oh my god. Oh, I have the spin attack, that's right. Yeah, everything was heavily balanced in Demo 4. So, that is good. That is good. Like, things are obviously still hard, but it's not, like, ridiculously hard. You're able to hit that with a ladder. I mean, if you go that far out of your way to like squeeze it out, like more power to you. Not intended. You're supposed to get that after the tower, but I mean, I don't think 1 heart piece is gonna really make that much of a difference. So you know, whatever, your choice. So this cave you're not technically supposed to do until you have the what you call it, lantern. But I mean, if you have the candle, you definitely can do it. There's no sense in going this way. This doesn't oh my god. You're just not gonna give any health whatsoever, are you? Oh, there you go. Nice. So this is actually very challenging when you don't have the lantern, because first of all, these levers are not like quote unquote red levers. They don't target you. Although I do see I balance magic better. There we go. Yeah, so that is substantial, actually. Yeah, the amount of magic that's taking is actually good. At one point, the candle was, like, ridiculously expensive. Like, you can only use it, like, 4 or 5 times. So, glad I balanced that. Convenient exploit. Oh, also, with Paladin mode, enemies they take more hits, they do more damage, and they are slightly faster. Like, that blue, Octorok, and all these Octoroks really are booking it. They're really fast. I don't even want to imagine how much damage that thing does. It might actually one-shot me. This is like I was saying, this is like health and damage balancing. So this thing may I'm actually curious. You know, I'm just gonna give myself full health. I'm curious. That's basically a one-hit kill. Good lord. You gotta remember that this cave exists. Wow. The flippers are actually approaching somewhat soon in my in current development, so that cave will actually become relevant soon. After like, geez, 8 to 10. Yeah, like 8 to 10 hours of gameplay. Yeah, something like that. You get it pretty late in, probably more actually. Because you also have to figure I'm at 35 minutes, but I know exactly where I'm going. So, yeah. I mean, I do hope that this is a 30-ish hour quest. I want, and where the number 30 came from is like, that's, in all my experience of playing Zelda Classic, that was what I always considered like a big quest. I've never played a quest that took me more than like 30. So in my eyes, one hitting that duration is like, wow, this is a long one. And those are usually really fun. Like, I wouldn't invest 35 hours into a quest in any game that I don't like. So I'm just trying to create that that same feeling. Ah, it has this music. Sweet. Yeah, so the combining potion string. Oh, I have exactly 90. Yeah, you got a red potion. I need to update this too. You got a purple potion or life potion, whatever I call it. Life potion. You're welcome, Dimmy. This exists because of Dimmy. She wanted the ability to pet the dog. Yeah, so Pets Doggo is a thing that exists because of Dimmy. So, yeah. This is still candle blocked, right? It is this way. I mean, the candle is still powerful, don't get me wrong. It's way stronger than the sword. Okay, so wait. How many hits was that to kill that? That was like 2 or 3, right? Kills in 2 hits. So it's at least double the strength of a those things take 2 hits. Oh no. Yeah, it's still candle locked. Okay. At one point that was not candle locked. At one point you were able to go in there pre-level 1, but I'm glad I delayed that. Because there needs to be some sort of controlling flow. Like, I mean, a lot of quests let you do whatever you want, basically whenever you want. That's just not what I want for this. Okay, Mr. One Shot, you are gonna die. God, that was at least 8 hits, maybe 9 hits with the sword to kill that thing. See, that's why I rebalanced everything. Like, enemies and such were not something I wanted to do, like, early on in this quest development. It's just not immediately important enough. I'd rather build, like, the skeleton of the quest and then go back and fix the other stuff. So, you know. And actually, Sven did make a good point. His opinion of the way I'm going about that is that I should be careful because I don't want to get caught into such a skeletal mindset to where by the time I finish the skeleton, it gets to a point where all I'm working on is detailing stuff, and he just said, like, you don't want to get bored of doing that. My response to that concern is I don't think I'll have that issue because I'm actually extremely excited to get to the detailing stuff. The biggest issue with development and why I changed my methodology is because I spend so much time detailing stuff that I don't actually make Red Octorok did that. Moderate, like enough progress to feel satisfied. There's cutscenes and side quests. There's so many things I want to add. That I don't think I'll have the issue of getting bored or losing interest. So this place changed a lot. I overhauled this area aesthetically. It looks a lot better. It's more filled in. A little bit. Not a ton, but enough to make it feel a bit more natural, I suppose. Jeez, he walked on my candle. Yeah, because the candle doesn't ignite that, yeah. You can't actually ignite any of the suspicious liquid. All these books are going to be readable at some point. If you see a bookshelf, you can read something. That's the way I'm going to put that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm glad I fixed the whole magic bar thing. That was something that bothered me for a very long time. Did I make this a, I didn't make that a fairy spot. Shame. Alright. I think there are some things I don't know if I'm even gonna expose, like in terms of like secrets, because it's a lot of stuff that's the other issue with my old mentality of development. I would make a lot of stuff that you can't even like access, and my concern with that is the quest may change so much in the future that those ideas may become like not great. I may change my opinion on them, so I might as well wait to implement that stuff until I'm actually ready. Because, like, the big thing is my experience with ZC is also growing as I'm developing, given this is my first quest. I've been doing this 5 years, but this is only my first quest. So, I don't yet have a full quest under my belt. So I'm still learning a lot, and I'm acknowledging that. Like, I can very clearly see it from, like, level 1 to level 6. Like, fundamentally, from a mechanics standpoint, or like a dungeon flow standpoint, level 6 is way better than level 1. Not to say level 1's bad, but it's just... you could just tell that I've improved my dungeon making abilities. Yeah, like one thing is there's a staircase over here. You can't do anything, and actually, I don't think you can do anything. Oops. Well, that's a shame. You actually can't do anything there. Like, even when you have the items required, I don't think the items do what you need them to do to actually be able to do it. Yeah, one thing I also did do is I still have that Moblin death sound, but it doesn't last for like 15 seconds. So that's good. It's glove lock. Yes, it is. And at this point in the quest, I don't think the glove is even accessible in this demo. It exists. I just don't think it's accessible. Level 1, Pernicious Grotto. Yep, so that's actually a hint for 2 screens up, 1 screen right. And one thing is, I'm planning on eventually downsizing level 1. This is after the skeleton's already out. I've expressed interest in downsizing it because I feel like it's a bit big for level 1. I don't know. Okay, you sat on me. That was fantastic. So, something that I don't know how many players are going to actually acknowledge is that there are 2 types of lanterns. There's red and blue. Well, I don't know if they're actually blue, but red and not red. Whatever this is. Whatever color that is. And that indicates the color of the candle that can trigger it. So, like that lantern I was able to trigger with the red candle. And then we'll see torches in the future that I can't light that are blue candle locked. So there is a hidden switch here. There are things hidden under things that hint. Where's that? That was lovely. Whoops. The funny thing is, no matter how long ago it was since I did this, I'll probably always remember the path to level 1. Jeez. I spent so much time working on this quest, or on this dungeon. I know it a little bit well. Oh, too fast. I somehow knew you would turn right for me. Okay. I mean, I've considered it, but if people disagree that it needs to be downsized, I'm fine with it. So there really isn't much point to even coming over here yet, given the fact that I need to come back anyway with the blue candle. Well, I did that a little prematurely. Yeah, I actually punish you here for triggering that too soon. I'll still show it as if as though I came across here before doing that. You are faced with a very tough guy. 4, 5, 6 hits probably would have one-shotted me. This is actually very much like a lore dump. I wanted to have something that revealed a decent amount of lore early on in the quest, but obviously you can miss it. Yeah. There actually is one word in that whole paragraph that I just noticed should be changed. The word destroy should be changed to something that does not imply permadeath. You catch my meaning. But I think I did actually decide I want that hint to be seen even if you miss it. Like basically there'll be some other means of getting there to see that. Yeah. 48 minutes and I basically just started level 1. Interesting. Shoot. Oof. Thought I timed that alright. Getting really lucky with the health drops, honestly. Subdue. Yeah, subdue would be a good word choice. Yeah, that's not a bad one. That would better convey the point I'm trying to make. Don't die in a room with a healing spot. So you can actually walk across these. That's what that whole thing over there is meant to convey. Well, that whole thing over there is how you access it. There actually isn't a hint that says that you can do that, unfortunately. There should be a hint on that. Although it's interesting, the whole mechanic behind level 1 is entirely scripted. And I suspect at some point, in fact, it probably is possible to do it without a script nowadays. Mind you, the script was written like 4 years ago. ZC was a very different thing 4 years ago. Yeah, so you can't light these. So Soma, the reason I cut the intro to the song is the way looping works. It wouldn't have looped properly had I done that. It would have re-looped the intros, which wouldn't have been proper. Nowadays, you can, in ZC, or ZQL, or ZQC, yeah, you can actually loop non-MIDI files. So I literally couldn't loop that nicely before, but now you can. Which I fully intend to do once I... Like, I can do it now. I just need to actually do it. Dang it. Things certainly hit real hard. I didn't want to cut the intro, but it wouldn't have looped right. But yeah, you can loop enhanced music now. It's kind of a tedious process to do so. Because I literally need to, like, set a loop point. But... it doesn't play the audio by like minute seconds. Like it doesn't represent it by minute seconds. So I'll need to like take, say, 350, or maybe that might be for midis. Take like, well, let's say 300, whatever value that is. I don't actually know what it is. It's not really a millisecond either. I don't know what it is. And convert and like figure out where that places in the actual song to then place good loop points. It's not great, but it's possible, which is the whole point, so that you can actually do it. Yeah. I intend to basically change all my audio files in accordance with that. Because some of my audio files are bigger than they need to be. Due to me making it work with the old way of looping. But now that I can properly loop them, I can fix it to be smaller file sizes, so shorter downloads, but then also keep intros to songs. But like all these enemies I'm killing, there actually is like no point to me killing most of them, unfortunately. That's where level 1 I think is innately flawed. I can really just avoid almost everything here. Yeah. So let's grab something really nice. Okay. Stronger candle. I'm actually not even 100% sure if it really is stronger. Yeah, I don't know if it actually is stronger, honestly. Thinking about it. I'm gonna unlock this in case I find that I need it. Oh, I removed the ropes from down here. Okay, good. It works without the intro. I mean, it does, but there's no reason I can't have it now. Okay, that's just lovely. Ooh, that actually is very lovely. I wonder if that's fixed. That's tedious. Oh God, that hit pretty hard. I might be, well, I'm not a one-shot now. I'm pretty close though. Yeah. I'm actually not gonna do anything else here yet, because that's a shortcut out. Not important, because this is the boss key coming up. I forgot I added this shortcut right here. That saves a pretty lengthy walk back. The reason there wasn't originally a walk back was because I figured you needed to go back that way anyway to light with the level 2 candle, light the source. But the thing is, it's actually quicker to go back through this way to the main hub where I initially went downstairs and do it that way. It's actually quicker that way. This is bad. I take way too much damage to make this okay. Yep, but there actually is no point to killing any of these guys. And these enemies were broken? I don't know. Are they technically better in Demo 4? Let's get rid of Big Boy first. Or should I say Chungus? He's actually called Chungus. Like, I'm not even kidding. In the code. I call him, like, I mean, he's still Candlehead, but he's Chungo. Like, he quite literally is Chungo. So I shall refer to him by his proper name. That. Oh, these guys do light the oil. I didn't even realize that. I thought that wasn't working and I needed to fix that. No, I'm glad that works. Because, yeah, now you can light the stuff. And I love that it's a recursive... Oops, well. I like that it's a recursive light, too. Alright, well, this is... there's a blockade. Yeah, they're actually called Chungo, which is pretty great. Oops. Well. Yeah, it actually is faster to get to the upper right corner by going this way, I believe. Just because what you need to go through is tedious. So I do still need to go there. I do still need to go down here. And yeah, it actually makes a lot more sense to do it from here. Because, like, I still need to light this too. Wait. I can, okay. So this dungeon actually does flow pretty decently. It would actually be kind of a shame to redo it or like change it. Because it does actually flow pretty well, I suppose. So. So item strings for things that you get repeatedly throughout the quest, boss key, compass key, you get one and you will never get them again. Because who loves getting, you got a small key 500 times in a quest? You know, no one wants that. Like, especially if you keep your key sprite the same throughout the entire quest, there's no reason you need that string every single time. So that's why I removed that. And actually, that is an engine thing. It does occur to me that is an engine thing. I was trying to, just now when I was saying that, I was trying to remember, how did I make that work? That's just with engine. Yeah, so lighting the sources means you have to light them on those screens, but oddly enough, you can light it anywhere on that screen. You don't need to light it at, like, literally at the source. So yeah. Yeah, I could see myself overhauling this dungeon mechanically, like removing the script that it's using, because the script it's using is massive. And I mean, it works great, but it also requires this dungeon to look kind of awkward. in the editor. And not only that, but the whole reason this dungeon has a custom scripted map is to make it work with that script. So there's quite a bit of dependencies there. Making the sources more obvious. Yeah, that is a thing I plan on doing as well. Okay. So funny thing, as those things are burning, they're actively losing health. So technically, if you slash them with the sword like 10 times before hitting them with the candle, they will spend less time burning. That's exactly where I want to throw the candle. Guess we're fighting it the legit way. I say the legit way, I meant the normal way. Okay, that did not go so well. Paladin mode's hard, especially considering this is the hardest it'll ever be, because this is pre-balancing. You can call demo 4 the pre-balancing demo. Yeah, very challenging. Not that I think this is too challenging, but it's just the way damage values and such were set up. It's just not great. Okay. I can't actually slash these, so there's no point to me going this way. God dang it. There's a single lever here? No? Oh, I need to be here anyway. Might as well do this. Maybe I'll have more health by the time we get back. It's also interesting I put broken pots there. I don't know why. Why'd I do that? Please don't do anything stupid. God dang it. Yeah, oh, the sneaky ropes. Yeah, so you're aware of them when I had the ropes hidden back there. Yeah. That should be all flows now. And look at that, I got all my health back. Alright. Now I can fight the Legionnaire. Hopefully I'm full health. I'll use his weakness. Dang it. Horribly misjudging like his attack like radius. Well, that's it. Dungeon done. Boss time. Hey. I did actually, so that is actually funny. This dungeon does fully work in demo 5. I tested it the other day. Some small little things that should be altered, but otherwise it works. Like there's zero issues. Another cutscene that I scripted way back that I'm so proud of. Oh, that's after I overhauled the cutscene. Look at me go. Before I was just drawing Hazaran's tiles, but then I changed it to where it's literally him moving. Okay, I'm not following my own. You cannot use the candle on him? Why'd he jump? That was interesting. Ah. So the candle can candle him? Nope. You can't. I think he's actually immune to the candle. I'm out of bombs. Mimic Z3 movement. What do you mean? What mimic Z3 movement? I should have given you a way to get bombs in here. I mean, there are moblins, but my drop rates. that was actually a joke. You know what? I should make that bombs. For instance, it's like this. Like, oh no, I used all my bombs, and then you kill the enemies, and you're like, oh, look at that, bombs. Legionnaire. Boss intro. Oh. How so? How does that mimic Z3? I'm just curious what you mean by that. Yeah, I believe... Oh, that was interesting. It looked like his heads appeared and nothing else did. Yeah, see, he's not just immune, but he actually just outright ignores. So the reason I go in circles like that is because the idea is you want to spread the oil as little as possible, because, you know, he can light up the oil with this fire. So obviously if you cover the whole arena with that, you're in for a world of hurt, because then one errant flame and you're getting torched. I tried to stretch that. Yep, I just got torched by that. Okay. He is weak to bombs. So bombs are super effective. Yeah, if you could keep it tight like that. Ah, dang. This guy's tough in this difficulty. Oh, man. Oh, how he moves to Link. Oh, like how it's like directly at him. Yeah. You know, can I get a really like there's so many moblins here. Can I just get like a super lucky bomb drop? Apparently. Okay, apparently bombs were less hard. Oh, okay, apparently they're not hard to get at all. I thought they were harder to get. All right, well, that was easy. Jeez. Got all my bombs back and 3 enemies, basically. Yikes. Okay, maybe I won't make that a bomb drop. You don't need it. So Legionnaire Legionnaires can be, yeah. They can be candled. At least I don't remember applying any kind of resistance. You're having a fun time typing there, Selma. Yeah, Legionnaires can be, though. Beauty. Jeez, you can really tell he's weak to bombs. Holy crap. Dang it, you don't want to get hit by that. It's a ton of damage. Ooh, beauty. Excellent. You do want to save some bombs for the heads, because 2 bombs... Look at that. Okay. Instantly knocked him out of that. Alright, this is a winning fight. Yep. When you get that... I actually forgot that you can do that. I'm going to give my bombs back. Okay, let's dump these because I shouldn't have these. So you can have more than 1 bomb out at a time. Yeah, you can have more than 1 bomb out at a time. So you can actually really use that to clean stuff up. YouTube voice chat should be a thing. No, it should not. YouTube voice chat would be real bad. But in this situation, it would be convenient. I agree. Well, I mean, that's why you have Discord. That's why you have Discord. So I've never actually died and not... I mean, everything should work perfectly fine, but it's funny how in this playthrough, different things are happening that's never happened before. Lovely. And there is 1 pile of bones and some book. Aaron's log 3, the final log. I am both intrigued and terrified to find out. Yeah, well, I think he found out pretty quickly. And, yeah. Unfortunately, I did find out that this is not great. Oh, this is actually this cutscene. Huh. Apparently in Demo 5, I changed it to be a scripted one. I'm gonna make a scripted one, I think. I don't know. We'll see. I kind of like the nostalgia of the classic transition out, so I don't know. I don't know if I got that hint yet, but that hint's at that. Okay, cool, fancy. Let's go. I mean, honestly, that I wouldn't see that as a bad thing. Good lord, Blue Boy's hurt. Really, you turned around and stopped right before. Jeez. And there is a thing that you can do here, but the things that you can do kind of ends here as well. Okay, you guys die now. Thank you. Because you can't actually do anything here. Yeah, that's bracelet. I don't actually remember what that is. I think it's a herpes. I don't even remember. There's so many things I just straight up don't remember. So the idea is now we head to the northwest. Ooh, forgot about this. I'm out of magic from torching everything incessantly. Good thing I spawned my bombs in. I would have had no bombs. Then you have Mr. Man here. Let's live our life. I forgot you actually have to go up and talk to him. Wow, I forgot that worked that way. Quiver and arrows. Keep a full quiver. That's literally the same string as the quiver upgrade dudes. I reused their string. That's funny. Or I happen to type that. No, that's reusing that. Anyway, we have the level 2 candles, so there are things that we can do. We are not gonna, god dang it. We're not gonna head northwest yet here. That's where we need to go. Yep. Very clearly where we need to go. Actually, this should actually only take me, yeah. Didn't take me far at all. There is a thing over here. Now you won't quiver in fear. Okay, well, I don't think I would do that. I could do that too. I actually forgot about that. I'm actually glad I'm doing this playthrough when I am, because I've been needing to make with ZQ, the editor, you can make I just did that because I can. You can make like test templates for the player for when you do like quest testing. And I don't actually know how many heart pieces, how many Legionnaire rings. I mean, those are fairly easy to count. But I don't know how many of each thing you have. So this playthrough is going to help me learn what you have up until Demo 5. Assuming I didn't change anything fundamentally. Which I kind of did with giving you access to the bracelet. But that's beside the point. This is just meant to guilt trip you into oblivion by saying the word heart like 6 times in one sentence. Yeah, but we all know that Link likes to take everything that's not nailed down, so you know he's taking that, no problem. Maybe at some point I'll have you actually encounter that person. Wait. Did they? Oh god, yeah, my uncapping frames it's ludicrously fast. In Southwest Interiors. Okay, so that NPC is actually somewhere in the game. I might do something fun with that. If she, like, I could have you picking up that item triggering something, and, yeah, you get scolded by some woman. That'd be kind of interesting. Alright, so let's head up to the northwestern, or I guess the northern edge over here. Oh yeah, these screens changed. Actually, no, this screen changed pretty fundamentally. So that's cool. That's right, I did make this candle blocked. Be careful when you walk through here. I'll show you why in a moment. Spend your bomb bag. Kaboom. Now I have 20 bombs. If you have enough rupees, I can expend. Interesting. You shouldn't have said the other thing first, but sure. The reason you be careful is because I was kept out of money. Yeah, I don't want to waste your rupees. So anyway, upgraded my bomb bag. I can hold 20 bombs. So let's see what else I can do. I honestly, well, okay, let's get on a palette that I can actually see things. Okay. Yeah, the forest actually looks correct. Look at that. What can I do? I can head up into this region, although there is no point in doing that. There is this. I don't honestly remember what that is. This is kind of perfect. I don't remember what so many things are, so it's almost... It's like a walkthrough, but also blind. More than one part. Okay, well maybe we'll see. Do I want to get that? Yeah, I'll get it now. Even though I don't know if it's anything valuable. Yes, all the health. I don't remember. Does this candle give more brightness? No, it does not. It's the same brightness. More brightness. Does it give more light? Yikes. Alright, you burn now. Wait, that was a red Octorok giving bombs. Also, it occurred to me, I said that there's no point in going this way, and I'm going this way. Yeah, because I don't have lit arrows. So this is a thing here. Stop it. Man, you are flying in a very obnoxious place, Mr. Bomber. Yeah, that's a big rupee. There is a decent amount of money lying around. Once I get through balancing drop rates, definitely a blue Octorok. What do you mean? Once I get through drop rates, money won't be so overly abundant. Obviously, it's a bit unbalanced. Ah, yes, this cave. Nope. Not yet. Oh, well, alright. I thought this was a chest. I didn't remember that being a walk-into rupee. Also, that was a level 2 bracelet thing right there. I gotta remember, Demo 5 actually will have you getting that, oddly enough. Okay, so... Oh, wait, there is a very important reason for going this way, and that is the battle arena. Oh, that was a blue Octorok? Okay. I thought it was a red one. So that was also red ones there? I might be misseeing it, but I feel like I'm getting pops from red. Red Octoroks. Alright. So now we can get over here. Raccoon Hollow. Oh man, I almost completely forgot about the dialogue I gave these guys. Oh no, was that 2 exclamation points? Oh no. And then you got this enlightened fellow. It's kind of funny with this guy's dialogue because he's like, he's certainly a lot smarter, but then he says, they drive me nuts. So it's, I don't know, I just find that funny. Hinting at level 2. This guy's just really super smart. I just had to leave. I don't know why this dialogue cracks me up. Yeah, and suspiciously smart raccoons. Oh, it really does just repeat the same. Okay. I got stuff you buy. Yeah, well, no thank you. You like leaves. Never seen perfect leaf. He wants a perfect leaf. I also misspelled raccoon in raccoon's hollow. Okay. I am on potion, please no. Yeah. I didn't even read what he said. Try to beat ouchies. Yes, we will beat the ouchies. Hopefully, or hopefully they will not defeat me. Oh wow! I completely forgot I had the audience throw crap. They all spawned in 2 spots. Okay, that was kind of insane. Yeah, so so you may be wondering, why do these raccoons chuck a ton of magic? Well, there was an issue with you eventually need the candle through here, and I didn't want you to soft lock, so I was like, how about like 5 enemies throw magic at you? It solves the issue. And then one of them is a heckler, as it were. I don't know how that didn't hit me. Yep, here we go. Notice how their flames are now the same color as my candle? That's the wrong way to face. Stay away. Oh, this is bad. Good lord. This is not great for my health. Although when he does that charge, you can... Okay, I kind of forgot what his attack patterns were. Iframes bailed me out there. Okay, so this is actually kind of a cheese. They don't hurt you. So it's actually a way of not, you know, dying. Oh, that issue still exists. Okay. Yeah, so that's actually a fun fact. Like, you can intentionally get caught by them, you don't get hurt. Man's dead, crawling, throwing ouchies. Because, wow. That's where you get the oil lantern. So wow, Mr. Man's so wow. Yes, indeed. Yeah, we just have the perpetual sound of... Okay, apparently the sound of like continues out of that screen, which is a bit... That's very much not good. Okay, I remember that bug existing. I didn't remember it transitioning screens. Transcending screens. That certainly is interesting. So this is rough on Paladin unless they spawn. I mean, it really isn't. Honestly, again, you have to figure this is the hardest Paladin mode that you'll likely ever see. I mean, I'm saying that, but I don't actually know for sure. I just know that this was pre-balancing. I don't know if it's technically easier. I guess I should be clear on that. I've been saying that this is harder, but I actually don't know. Granted, I haven't like I haven't like set much of the like nitty-gritty like values. I mainly just like changed how damage is calculated. God. Like for instance, I think a heart was 16, and like sword's base damage was 5, and then everything kind of went off those 2 values, which was odd. So hearts in demo 5 are now 8, and the sword is 1. So like if I want, or no, wait, no, sword was 1, level 2 sword was 2. Like it was using very small numbers, so it was hard to like go. It was hard to make certain weapons be slightly stronger than other weapons and such. So I think I made the sword 5, level 1 sword, and then level 2 would be like 10, but then maybe the candle's like 7. So it's stronger than level 1, but not overpowered, as it were. I forgot about this. Wait. Hang on. Ah, that's that heart piece. I see. So I need the arrows to do anything here. You can see the... Okay, I don't like you. You can see the arrow thing up there. Yeah, so that's blocked. Trials and mines. Unfortunately, this is just the road to the rupee I saw. I don't feel like walking all the way around. I'm just gonna do that. Don't mind me just taking a developer's privilege shortcut. Alright, although I believe cheats are technically off when I release it as well. I mean, technically they're on, so you, I believe, can enable cheats. Yeah. Alright. Shoot and cross gaps in order to make your one must in their way. Okay, I see. It's a little goofy. Yeah, I mean, the wax lantern or the oil lantern's better. Uh-oh, that's not good. Let's not be on that. All right, so you can light these. I'm out of magic. That's great. Thank you. Well, yeah, and like 2 of the tiny ones filled me up completely. That's not right. Oh, geez, you scared me. Broke my lantern. Game mode isn't finalized anyway. Yep, and now we can do that. Aha! Wow. The first opportunity, I got him. Sweet. So this actually is... Oh, wait, this... No, that's not actually a shortcut. I was gonna say... Well, this is a shortcut in if you have the ladder. Alright, so now we have the arrows. And in terms of sequence breaking, you literally can't. Like, you can't get into the next thing. Yeah, you literally can't get into the next thing. Oh, that looked weird. Okay. Until you beat this dungeon. You can try a sequence break. You're not going to get far. So let's start with top left. The idea is you're unlocking this path. Hey. Unlocked. Give me my heart piece. So many heart pieces. I believe that's all you can really... I don't think... I mean, I could get this. Ooh, actually, I can get a quiver upgrade. Wow, I've never really thought about that. You are actually better off doing that now before heading into level 2. Because you might as well. You're not in the dungeon yet. So there was a thing over here and then a quiver upgrade the other way. Well, actually there's a quiver upgrade this way. We'll grab that first. Yeah. No, 10 more arrows, so I can hold 20 arrows. Yeah, so then towards the center of... Oh, shoot. Apparently red Octoroks drop arrows. I did not realize that. I don't actually know if what I get. I have 8 heart pieces. So this is a heart piece. It's not really valuable. Naturally, I don't remember what any of this is. Oh, so this is a fun thing. So if you have the level 2 lantern, you can see that. If you don't, you can't. So that's a benefit to doing the battle arena when you do, because that means you don't need to walk all the way around. I mean, yeah, I'll need to change the secrets of everything, basically. That is another refinement thing. Yeah, those bats are terrifying. God. They're actually weak to arrows. Well, in Demo 5 they are. Jeez. In Demo 5 you one-shot them, I think. Good lord, that's a ton of damage. And I get a fun walk back. At least you can get arrows in grass. Yeah, bats are always terrifying. That's a fair point. It's always both disgraceful and inevitable to die from bats. Like, you know you're going to, but it always feels bad because they're literally just an enemy that moves. They don't attack. They just kind of move around. So it's sort of like, oh, I died to a bat. I mean, I die in 2 hits, so I guess that is somewhat substantial. Yeah, those stairs are actually upside down. Jeez. Very erratic, yeah. Apparently these things die in 1 hit. It's worth mentioning, I don't think I modified any enemy defenses. I just modified like health and damage values. Enough of that nonsense. Okay, I wasn't sure how much longer I was gonna go tonight, but we'll see. Whoops. I could probably beat level 2. Yeah, let's do it. Nice intro screen pots. Oh god, what even is the flow through here? I don't even remember. Does that stay lit? So this dungeon's always going to be memorable to me because it was the dungeon where this mechanic was introduced. Like, this is the dungeon that was being developed when this idea came to mind. Yeah. Oh, God. How did that not hit you? Ran out of arrows. Well. Can't get that. You can see it though. Yeah, and I use music from Chasm. I forgot exactly what the track is, but the game Chasm's awesome. I haven't actually played all the way through it. But yeah. I don't think I can actually do anything here. Well, no. All right. Okay. Is this bombable? No. Catacombs. Yeah, I couldn't remember exactly what track it was. I don't remember the flow at all. We're winging this. Apparently my last arrow. Cool. So now that's away. I do know I should have that key, so I need to drop down. Oh, hello there. So I was excited to see that. We're going this away. Wow. Traps are bad, man. Oh my God. They take so much health. Good God. I might make it if you get the bracelet by now, if you even can. Make that pushable. Yeah, notice how I have 481 magic containers? I don't actually know what caused that bug, but I remember having that bug. That bug should no longer exist. Realistically, I think I don't have any, actually. Or no, wait, maybe I have one? I think I have one magic container. See, and that's the other thing, too, about having a magic bar that's just always that length. You can't really tell. Is there a hint for that rock? Which rock? Which rock are you referring to? There's a key. I think I am going this way. Okay, hi there, Mr. Zambi. The one I bombed earlier? I mean, tapping it with your sword makes the wall sound. So, I mean, there is a hint. going down. Could have used a heart there. Hello there once again, my good sir. Oh, now they spawn behind me. Look at them go. Thank you for that. This room is going to need to be overhauled. It's being done in a very like early ZC way. When combo triggers could do that so much easier. It was a convoluted setup too. It's not great. I forget which way you want to go here initially. I think it's up, but I don't remember. Oh, poor book. Well, generally that style of rock is bombable. Like, that's a quest trend. Oh, these broken torches I custom drew. Ah, well, I think it's pretty clear which way I need to go, and it's not this way. Thank you, Mr. Bat. God, man. Wow. They were not only there, but not only were they up here, but they were right there. That's yikes. At least you'll never have issues trying to get health in my quest. From the perspective of, like, you won't get rupees if you're full on rupees. It takes into consideration what's full. Ooh, that light went out. Oh, no. Just to be clear, I can't cheese this, can I? You can do that, but it doesn't matter. You still can't get in there. Oh, that zombie got close. That was a triple heart I just missed. I needed to do that. Okay, so I came the right way. Whoops. You take 3 hits. Interesting. I didn't think you were 3 hits. God, man. Oh, my God. I mean, yeah, things do a lot of damage, but I'm just taking a lot of damage. It's not great. Not this time. Okay. Yeah, that whole notion that I came up with earlier, how you can just kind of skip past enemies, is the same issues here, except here it'd be a lot easier to figure out because there's so many sconces on the walls that there's plenty of opportunities to come up with some kind of secret or something. Official name now? Yeah. They still charge at me, even though they can't get to me. Yeah, so the idea is that that torch fell. This is kind of a funny room because if you open that chest, that rupee's gonna vanish. It's a singular bomb. But the funny thing is if you leave and re-enter, the rupee comes back. It's not actually gone. You didn't actually lose a rupee. It's just ZC doing ZC things. I could always have a script spawning in the item, but I did have a key. You got the ladder. It is very easy to fall off. Yeah, that's kind of me expressing my detest for the ladder in my item string for it. It's very easy to fall off. Yes. Yes, it is. All right, we got Mr. Man. So the idea is you can actually make your life a bit easier with this fight. So like if you wanted more light to fight, and hopefully not kill yourself in the process. God, I'm so bad at this. Oh man, I'm doing so bad. Well, I have the ladder, so let's do ladder things while we're here. I'm taking constant damage. This sucks. Jeez. Forget how much damage things are doing. I'm just getting hit constantly. They could do half a heart and I'd still be dying. Fortunately, everything came back. There we go. I can also grab the map. Yeah, the ladder's not good. Hey, move. Pretty sure he's one hit. Yeah, I figured he was one hit. Okay, so I can go left there. There's nothing to do there. Funny, it still shows the lock block there, despite the fact that the chest is open. Okay. I don't really need to look at the map. Ah, the compass. I did not even realize that. Well, yeah, so the problem with things falling in engine pits, there's only one sound that is played when anything falls in those pits. So it's always gonna, everything that falls is gonna sound like the same thing. So that's just how it is. I don't actually know if there's value to going this way yet. There's arrows down there if I needed them. All the arrows, nice. Yep, you can't actually do this. You spawn on the edge of the screen. Rail gates? You mean these? They do. I think there is one that you actually interact with later on. Like we're gonna see that shortly. I want to go down. Dang it. Ah, I didn't want to kill both of them. Aha. So I do actually need to kill the Legionnaire. I can, however, go this way. More arrows if you need them. So, I mean, I encourage you to use items. I do. Hello, Service. How are you doing? So I believe... God dang it. Yeah, you can't actually go across here. Do I want to go this way? Yeah, I do. Oh, that was the map room. I was like, what? Wait, this is the key, so that's what, yeah. Oh, that's how I did it. Okay. Alright, I should be able to get back to where the Legionnaire was fairly easily from here. Interesting, I didn't realize that taking the back way up here is actually pretty good. Alright, well. Should be right here. Yeah. I forget he instantly spawns in, man. Child's play if you actually get the bombs lined up properly. Actual minecart action? Honestly, scripting minecarts would be pretty easy. I don't see any challenge in getting my actual functioning minecarts to work. Yeah, I don't really see much challenge in that. Maybe I'll do that at some point. Don't know. Because in terms of the script, all it would really take is like once you make contact with a particular object, the minecart, it forces you into a direction based on the adjacent combos. Probably do it based on like a combo type, maybe. You can set like a combo type, or maybe, I don't know. There's so many ways that you can handle that I don't know which is the best option. There are options. And then you just keep moving along. If you find something solid, like let's say there's a gate on the tracks, then it just bounces you back the opposite direction. And that's basically it. I don't see that being a complicated script by any means. Just like mechanically. The more challenge comes from how do you make it all fancy like, you know? I don't even know what the order is to this puzzle. I'm probably gonna botch it. I think you want that to go there. That there. That there. You do need to push that down. Let's put that there. You there. You there. Which one goes in the upper right corner? Oh, I messed up. Wait, did I? Well, no, I didn't. Wait, that goes there. That goes there. No, wait, that's not right. I think it's this, then that, because then this can go up, this can go over here. This doesn't punish me, and then this can go up here. This could go... Ooh, I was standing in the block there for a moment. You could actually push this... No, you can't, because then it'll fall in the water. Ah, you have to go this way with this block. Uh-oh. I think I'm screwed. I'm actually screwed. It's because I pushed this one all the way left. I shouldn't have done that yet. Oh, shoot. Oh. Now I screwed it. I actually could have preserved that, I think. Alright, so for sure this here and this here. That can't go there. This has to go into the water here. This at least needs to go up one. Let's deal with this multi-directional one sooner rather than later. Yeah, Yeah, because now I can send it all the way across. Because now I send this guy this way. There, put that there. And then you there. You can go down. You go over here. Yee. Key. I have 4 keys. Good lord. What do they go to? So I'm actually going to take this path out because there's an integral thing I'm missing. Can't believe I made it through that without drowning. So with the ladder, you can go over here. I was standing inside of something. That is weird. Shoot. What? Oh no, I triggered it already. Jeez, I was like, what do I trigger here? Yep, the boss key was just sitting there the whole time, by the way. Nice and easy like. That 4-way just went over a switch without sticking. Yeah. Yeah, the blocks don't get stuck on switches. You can keep pushing them. So that's where I should be going now. Let's go there. Yep. Yep. That's not a bug or anything. That's how that script works. It doesn't actually lock any blocks in place. I have the ladders, so I can just do this. Oh yeah, so I do have that, yeah. And then you go this way. Got some traps. So interestingly, I do actually force you to use this mechanic. I've given you a hint. You've had ample opportunities to test it. That is the only way to hit that, for the record. Oof. Ouch. And then that unlocks everything, which makes it easy. Like, this is a shortcut back. You could take this from the entrance. It's just up, left, up, right, right. So if you die or fail something over here, it's super easy to get right back. 2 keys. Okay, I was like, I remember one lock. I don't remember where the other lock is. Yeah, this is kind of jank. I kind of just put this lock here because of that key. Also, that rail is perpendicular to how it should be facing. Oh well. There. Oh, haha. Haha. Yep. Dislike light of any kind. Here we are. Ready for Mr. Boss. Mr. Boss Man. Gave you some magic because you're going to want to use magic here. So you can actually save yourself some magic. And just do that. And you just kind of pop over there. It's quite funny. It's also funny how the soldier here is like specifically in darkness. Oh, another cutscene. See, I like doing stuff like this. And I want to do more of it, but I need the actual content of the quest to be able to do it. I also need to put a shadow underneath where service is. Yeah, the audio didn't loop right there. Yeah, it really is the first boss that actually has like purpose. Can I dodge this? No. Not that there's a reason to dodge it. So this is actually kind of a cool boss. I really enjoy it. Nothing happens right now. He's literally just gonna spawn these things until I start lighting stuff. I probably should make him actually attack you if you just kind of meander. He will, yeah, he will put them out. So you do have to be quick. By the way, these guys drop a lot of magic. Okay, let's... Ooh. This guy's savage on Paladin mode. Good lord. Oh my god. He actually will push you in the water. So, I mean, this is actually a really easy boss at this point in time. Yeah, look at that. Immediately got all my stuff back. However, I do need magic to proceed. There we go. It shouldn't take long. I thought they had like a 50% chance, because these are special Guineas. These are like services Guineas. They're supposed to give like 50% chance of magic, I think. Trying to get my health back, believe it or not. There we go. Okay. So like it's actually kind of more useful to do this. Really, dude? That one? There we go. I don't remember what his weaknesses are. Arrows probably are effective against him. However, he does punish range. He advances in on you. Also, I probably shouldn't let there be guineas alive right now. So this actually is timed. It's not based on damage. It's purely based on a clock. So you can outweight him if you really wanted to. Yeah, you can hit him during this, by the way. He will keep doing this until he hits all the things. Wow, he actually did that so many times. Jeez. You are so rude, my dude. Wait, why? Wait, it stayed lit. Interesting. I'm going to make sure I'm topped up. Because he's going to be in phase 2 soon. I'm a little afraid. Ooh, full refill. Okay, I'm ready. Okay, we're in phase 2. Phase 2 is too short. Oh, no. Oh, no, I didn't even get to experience phase 2. Phase 2 is brutal. You saw a little taste of it there, but his attacks get absolutely overhauled. A ghost blowing out a torch? Ah, okay. It's like, why can't I talk to you? Oh, also, solid combo FFCs did not exist when I made this. So, a lot of things are overcomplicated. Perhaps we will meet again. Any NPC you have such an interaction with, you will definitely see them again, depending on how you do things. Yeah, he's weak to the count. Yeah, I forgot about that. Unfortunate. Jeez. That was an extremely fast phase 2, which is sad. I wanted to showcase some of phase 2 because it is, again, hard. Like, I think he gets faster, and like the distance that he like gets to you, because you saw he kind of like floats near you. I think he gets even closer, so it's so much easier to get hit by him. You really have to be moving and anticipate his attacks. Some players might leave without getting the key. I mean, if you completely zoned out the fact that that soldier existed, then you're gonna be stuck until you go back in there and talk to him. I mean, at that point, that's the player's fault. Like the cutscene literally started with this soldier, and you actually see the soldier earlier on in the dungeon. So like you're being presented with this mysterious soldier that's hanging out in the dungeon. You should want to talk to him. You see him get knocked down. You see him get up after you beat the boss. You should consider talking to him. So that, you know, that's I don't plan on changing that. Like you were grossly not paying attention if you did not notice that. I love Twitch. It's great. I don't know. That's just me, honestly. I don't really have any intention on changing that. I mean, it would actually be somewhat challenging. Perhaps we'll meet again sometime. Basically, if an NPC says that to you, yeah, you will. You've not seen the last of that dude. I actually pretty much know where you're gonna see him next. I know where I want you to encounter him next. So we have the ladder, so I can actually go in that cave right there. I don't know how much more I'll do. I'm actually almost coming up to the end of demo. I'm coming up to the end of demo 3 stuff, I believe. Demo 3 ended after the tower, I believe. Oh, hang on. Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, I tell you to talk to people, so, you know. There are certainly many opportunities. So you said that you got this. Oh, you could definitely get this. The amount of effort it takes to get that, I'm fine with that. I'll let you have that. Like, that's an extra heart container you get. No, you already will get another heart container. Yeah, you'll have 8 hearts going into the tower. So I have the ladder and basically the max level lantern. The lantern isn't something you'll upgrade much at all. Like, you get level 1 and 2 this early, and then level 3 will be quite a bit later. The only real benefit is range. It gives you more visibility in dark. Like, okay. So we can get this now. So I would have had 8 heart containers anyway. So like I said, there wasn't much of a benefit to coming in here. I mean, did that even get me an extra heart container? I don't even know if that got me an extra heart container. Yeah, I don't think it did actually. Or, well, it might have. I don't know. At least I know for a fact that you can't get this one. Because I exhaustively tested this. Ooh, that was actually scary. That looked like I might have been able to get it. This would sequence break. This would skip the tower. Which would break scripts, actually. Okay, if any of you watching, if you play this and you actually manage to hit this, let me know. Taking a screenshot of this. That is bad. That is actually bad. I'm making a note of this. I'm just gonna call this image bad. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna save. What does that let me... Like, let me see if this is actually bad. Like, what does that actually... What are the repercussions of this? The reason that's bad... Well, let me think. So, well, I don't need to think. I can do it. I saved, so I can take it back and actually do things properly. We're kind of like beyond the playthrough right now. I need to know. For all I know, this might actually not amount to anything, and sequence breaking this doesn't really do anything. I honestly have a hunch that... Oh, I forgot I can knock stuff in there. I have a hunch it doesn't do anything, actually. Because realistically... This would let you go into... Oh, but it might not. Okay, I'm just gonna like beeline it to main key points. Like, I'm not playing through at this point. This is me deving. I'm actually like deving now. What does this do? Okay, so that got me. They're overlapping. Okay, so that gets me that key, which means I'm able to... Also, the house is unlocked. Well, that's annoying. Yeah, you get the ocarina. He gives you the incorrect ocarina. That's also bad. That also would break things. Bad. Okay, fine. I can't name it bad. This will be bad too. Granted, this is demo 4 stuff. I can always check and see. Oh god, I don't want to. The freaking ocarina, man. Okay, that worked in a cave. Okay, that's even more bad. Well, screw it. Where does it take me? I have no idea where this would take you. Apparently it hurt. Bad. Very bad. Yeah, very, very bad. Let's go to... Okay, of course I happen to take myself here. Whoops. Okay, I have the ocarina. So, okay, like I said, we're not playing through right now. We're deving. Okay, so you are still limited. So you can't go down. That's good. Although that doesn't actually do much for you anyway, so that doesn't matter. It does absolutely nothing for you. Okay, wait, that got close. Are you serious? Okay, I don't think... Oh, okay, good. I put another boomerang check. So actually, that means realistically, all this lets you do is a couple of... I don't think I can hit this. That's the closest it gets, and it's like half a tile away. Like, arrows obviously can't hit it. And I think it is specifically a boomerang trigger anyway. Like, even standing here, it's still a full combo away. I think that's fine. I don't think you can break this. Don't say aw. I'm glad. You can't break it anymore. That's so good. I mean, you know what? Screw it. Let's go with it. You know, like this is literally the kind of like play style I am. Is I try to break stuff. Okay, so let's entertain this. I got the ocarina early. Well, I now need to redo it, but I'm gonna actually like do it. I'm not just gonna fly through stuff. I don't think it really gets, and it certainly doesn't seem like it gets you anything tangible. Like you don't really get anywhere with it. So I think this is all fine. It's all fine and dandy. Hey, I like breaking quests, but only when it's like intended. Like okay, you could break this. It's feasible. It's fine. I got worried because this would have been something fundamental to change that I wasn't expecting to have to change. Because, yeah, you're not supposed to be here until after you beat the tower. So, really, all we're sequence breaking is the tower. First visit. And go beyond. Welcome to Ari Village. Apparently, I did leave one house open. I actually kind of like that you could do this now. I kind of like that you could do this. Because we basically have to go back to where that kid's sister is. Wait, what? I added a bomb spot? Hang on. Aha. Okay, it doesn't actually do anything. I was like, what shocked me about it was that's actually making it sound like I could bomb that, and it would actually do something. Okay. I've read that there isn't. Oh. So this is an interest. I want to get opinions of others about this. So typically in Zelda games, you get a hint for something to do and it ends up being what you do. I'm intentionally going for a certain degree of misdirection here that is immediately remedied by me literally shoving it in your face like, okay, no, this is wrong, you do this. So he's saying you need to play a specific tune to open the secret passage in the well. So basically that well I just bombed, he's saying play a specific tune, use the ocarina. And he's saying, okay, here's an ocarina, here's the key to his house. Investigate. But yes. Yeah, the fact that the keys are doubling up, I think, is fixed in Demo 5. Because I noticed that I wasn't removing these. Basically, I just changed it to where the things that the lock blocks you unlock with these special keys, they didn't consume the key. Because, I mean, the keys are only useful for one thing. So there's no sense in, like, letting you accumulate them. So I changed it so that they get consumed, which is literally a singular checkbox on a lock block. It's super easy. Consume the thing. Normal lock blocks have that on because when you use a key, you lose the key. Oh my god, I actually timed that. What the heck? So all that secret triggers is this guy's dialogue, basically. If you, I didn't actually do it, but if you talk to him before you kill him, he basically says, enemies, do something. The Great Agentum. I almost forgot Agentum existed. Holy crap. I use it to enter the Shrine of Agentum, but now that I am dead, I do not need it anymore. I forgot how matter of fact I made him. I'm dead, so yeah, I don't need it. So actually, I guess allow you to travel the vicinity of dungeons. You claim the Triforce from as well as activate. So I guess it doesn't get thrown in your face what this does. I guess I don't shove it in your face, but basically if you talk to him again, oh, he said you needed a musical tune to open the secret passage to the ruin under the well. That's very... No, you would need powerful explosives. That well was built to cover the entrance. Yeah, so he actually corrects. So that's where that misdirection is corrected. So it looks like I'm not stopping this. I'm gonna actually keep up with this all night. I honestly might finish it, to be honest. So. Alright. Yeah, I mean that's fine. I will cut these up in the videos. So. Well, yeah, because at this time, Soma, that was nothing. I just simply put the bomb spot there just to have the bomb spot there. So I'm ultimately extremely glad that nothing was lost. I actually do need to use the restroom. I will be right back. Oh, I muted. Okay. Oops. That's not what I meant to do. Oh, these things are immune to bombs? What the heck? God. Okay, so first of all, what I'm going to do, because otherwise this is going to be a problem. Huh. That was before I changed that. Go figure. Okay. Well, I know that there's no sense in going that way. I could get that heart piece up here. Oh, it's also... Wait, what does this do? Interesting. I don't remember ever hitting this from this perspective. Also, you wouldn't know this unless you had the lens or if you actually, like... Oh, I didn't realize I actually... Is this implemented? Oh, shoot, this is implemented. The reason this is a big deal is because it's hammer blocked. And I am getting the hammer soon. So... Huh, go figure. My god, all the magic. Ah, yes. Yeah, this is also poor design. This trap hits that left wall. That's not good. I didn't realize that that was implemented. Holy crap. Alright, well, this is quite a surprise. I mean, it works for me. So let's get that heart piece that's up here. And there are two Zoras on the screen. I didn't know that. Oops. Flipping them over. Ah. You and your flame of Pocky. Jeez. Ooh, I never actually exposed that. Is that something I could do now? So what all is there, actually? I went in there. I don't think there's anything else I can do. I'm trying to think. Got absolutely shoved. Okay, so many enemies. Oh, I need to go back this way. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Well, remind me, what does the Stone of Pocky actually do? It just like flips things? Lady's bow. So now we have the bow. that's the end of that. There's no other implementation for trading sequence at this point. Actually, I'm just gonna have 6 at this point because there might be stuff over here. I'm trying to. Thanks for telling me. Yeah. Thanks for telling me. I was just gonna say this is gonna be it for this one. I wasn't gonna finish this tonight anyway. I am maybe halfway through, so there would probably be about 5 to 6 hours of gameplay in demo 4, which is I think what I said. I think between like 4 and 6. So yeah, I think this is a good time to call it. And I will continue this next Friday. So thanks for hopping on, Soma. And I'll see you guys next week for the remainder of this. Goodbye.